Hey guys, it is your girl R.S. Lewis, aka the Insomniac Writer, and today I have a new trailer reaction. We are looking at The Exorcist, Believer. This one flew beneath my radar until another friend of mine, Monty the Horror Miser, reacted to it, and then a bunch of other people sent it to me on Instagram. So thank y'all for those of you that actually do watch my videos to the end and send me trailers to react to. I actually got one that is not in English that someone sent me. I'll try to react to it if I can, but if you don't see it up here on my page, you'll know why. Anyway, enough about that. I got my water. I hope y'all got some nachos, popcorn, and snacks. We're going to react to and watch together the trailer for The Exorcist.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
And here are your daughters, Angela and Catherine, about 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine!
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Hey, you found her? What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
We were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were gone?
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Thought I heard you say something.
Hey, baby. You okay?
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
The body and the blood of Jesus Christ.
Body in the blood? Body in the blood?
Catherine.
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine.
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Mommy?
No, but there are people out there who have.
You have some experience with possession.
Yes, more than I'd like.
I believe you can help get our girls back.
Exorcism is a ritual. Every culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother. Make it stop! It's hurting!
What did you do?
Is that Catherine's heartbeat?
They're beating in sync.
God played a trick on you.
Okay. Well, all right. So, get these headphones on. That was The Exorcist, Believer. Whew, that looks like it's going to be exciting. Instead of one possessed person, we got two possessed people. Instead of one creepy little girl, you got two creepy little girls. Kind of like it's giving Paranormal Activity a little bit, where they had the two sisters or whatever. I didn't watch all of them, but I remember the one scene where it was showing it was just two, but whatever. Anyway, the point is this. The Exorcist had a TV show. I think Gina Davis was in it. That was actually a good follow-up, along with Exorcist 3. I don't know what was going on in Exorcist 2. I got what they tried to do, but I wasn't It was just like okay to me. But anyway, Exorcist 3 is probably one of the most underrated films in this genre. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. I'm gonna go back and watch it because I saw it in a movie theater when I was like, I think I was like 9 or 10. It was one of the few movies that I saw with my mom in the theater. I think it was this and like 2-3 other movies that we saw, just me and her. And I don't really remember everything that was going on. I know they had that one scene that made me do this, and I rarely ever jump. Even though I was young for that particular movie, I grew up in a church. I was raised by an ordained minister. My grandma, she was in the church. And I went to Catholic school. So none of this stuff that they were talking about went over my head. Some stuff did. Some adult themes and things went over my head. But for the most part, God, the devil, his demons, and God's angels and everything else, like I was aware of it. I knew enough to follow what was going on. My grandma used to talk about, exorcising spirits, and demons. Christianity can produce some of the scariest material ever. You read through that Bible a couple times, you'll find a good horror story in there. I ain't trying to offend nobody, I'm just saying. But what I enjoyed about the first one was the rawness, the visceral, just everything. Like the build up to when Regan was first possessed, how the demon Pazuzu just gradually got stronger and just made himself known more and more, little by little. He just kept saying shit, and shit with the crucifix. It's just something about the way that it was, done. And I thoroughly enjoyed The Exorcist. Is it my favorite possession film? No. But it's up there with my fave, in this genre. I know it's coming out October this year, so I got another birthday. Matter of fact, it's coming out Friday the 13th. Speaking of, hold on. I got to just address this before I go further. Speaking of Friday the 13th. Now, first of all, Friday the 13th, Halloween, and my birthday all fall in the same month. So I'm kind of happy. Dope that we're getting this. But can we get a freaking Friday the 13th Jason iteration or something? Please. I just want to see my man Jay on screen. Like at least we got the game. I'm gonna be fair. I played it on Xbox for a while, and then after that I stopped. Like they redone and rehashed and overdid Halloween. Halloween done ended. Literally got Halloween ends. We got Leatherface, got him done over a bunch of times. Can we get Jason? I'll even take another Freddy remake. Freddy's tough because you think of Freddy, you think of Robert Englund. Even though what's the name did an okay job, the movie was. There's some things I like about it. Maybe one day I'll have a horror chit chat on here, go live or something. But anyway, let's talk about this. I like the timing on this. The first Exorcist movie came out 50 years ago. 50. Obviously before I was born. Yeah, I wasn't even thought about. But I eventually did see it. The thing about the horror, about The Exorcist, is that it's just one of the most prolific between the theme, the story, everything. It's just so prolific. And people have tried. We've gotten many Exorcist film, Exorcist type Christianity type films and different things of that nature. It's spawned comic books and just characters like Constantine. He goes around exorcising spirits. Think about it. So it's very decent to see that they're coming back to this. I'm actually kind of excited that they waited to the 50th anniversary of the film to bring this. Also nice. Looks like we got Regan and her mom coming back now. We just saw clips of Linda Blair, who plays Regan in the first and parts 1 and part 2. Like her and my mom are like the same age too, by the way. Actually, her and my dad. Never mind. Let's hear it again. This is me talking out loud. I don't know to what extent she's going to be in the film. I know her mom is going to be in this, which is okay. I'm feeling it. What was her name? Chris. So, I'm wondering where they're going to go with this. I'm wondering how, where they're going to spend, how this is going to be connected to Regan's possession. I know she made it seem like Pazuzu is the same one, but there's two little girls possessed. So how are they doing that? Is it Pazuzu bringing back up, bringing a gang? Is he split his likeness into the two girls? I don't know. How are we doing this? But anyway, I don't want to just judge prematurely because I've seen these types of films. They give you that idea that it's going to be R8, it's going to be decent. But I just don't want them to abandon the atmosphere of the original. Now, where movies like The Conjuring and Nun, when they kind of dwell on atmospheric stuff, and then they have the jump scares. Sometimes these movies are so tied into fanfare and trying to, respect the source material. And they're trying to do so many things. And I see the attempt. I see what they're trying to do. But then it sometimes falls flat. But I'm hoping that works good. David Gordon Green, I have faith in you. I don't know what happened with Halloween Ends and Kills. But his first stab at the Halloween that came out, was it 2018, whatever? That was dope. That was a dope effort, and I loved it. They brought Michael back in a great way. He does some good callbacks. He made some retcons that, I didn't disagree with. So I'm wondering what they'll do. If they can retcon all of part 2, The Heretic, I won't be mad, honestly. Exorcist, the beginning, okay, but part 3 is by far my favorite. One thing about The Exorcist, and a lot of people watch it and they're like, oh, I don't know how it was scary. Now that I'm a parent, I recognize how scary it is. Watching some shit tear your child up and you are powerless to do anything about it. Another thing that made The Exorcist good was watching this demon literally shred and tear apart this little girl for no given reason. This little girl was fighting for her life. It's like, why y'all always go after little kids? But whatever. Anyway. So I wanna feel that emotion now that I'm a parent, and I'm like, I don't want to feel what her mom went through in real life. This story has these 2 little girls that go to school, they don't come back home. That's scary. So I do think they're gonna have some relatable tales. Like, missing kids is a very scary thing. Even though she had a friend, she ain't go down to a place creepy by herself. The little girl, the 2 little girls, still. What's his name? Catherine and Angela, whatever their name was in the movie, in the trailer here. Sometimes the shortcut ain't the best way to go. Nowadays, too much shit going on. Got everything going on. Just take the regular way away for the school bus. That's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, what did y'all think about The Exorcist Believer? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you going to go see it? Leave your comments down below, because where else you going to leave them? I'm wondering if they're going to retcon anything after, or they're going to pick up some tidbits from the show, which tied in very, very, very amazingly, by the way. It's too bad they canceled that. Or what are they going to do? Like, I'm wondering. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go back and watch part 3 because that's my favorite one. And I haven't seen it in a very long time. I think it needs to be revisited. Plus, I needed something to watch tonight, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And that is about it. All right, guys. I am your girl, R.S. Lewis, a.k.a. Insomniac Writer. And before I let you go, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that other good stuff. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I was up late trying to get my hair done and everything. So I'm just like zombie mode right now. But I wanted to get this done because, yeah. Also, I have a merch store. There's a link in the bio down there. Just scroll down. I got some pretty cool merch. Something for everybody. Now, don't get your kids the F-tivity shirts, but you might get one for yourself, because sometimes that's look. And if you don't know what that is, go to the link and it'll explain exactly what that word is. Fucktivity. I don't know how many F-bombs I can drop before they just don't push my video in the algorithm, so that was the only one you're going to get. All right, let me get out of here. Take care. Be awesome, be you, but above all else, love yourself. All right, guys. Bye-bye.